a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't calm down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. Oh, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind. And I won't let you go. I need you by my side. I'm gone, so don't run from the truth. You're lost, now I know you played me just like a flute. I still can't believe you had me on a leash, cutting all my teeth with all the lies you breathe. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind, and I won't let you go. I need you by my side. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. start here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown, but we both know how to swim, no worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow, where you go I go too, and if you hit the bottom I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go I go too, and if you hit the bottom I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow, where you go I go too, and if you hit the bottom I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is June 18th, 2024, 3:51 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Really do appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. All right. So there is another missing kid. I saw some comments as I was coming in, and I wanted to speak about that just a little bit that we know first. Okay, so there is another child missing out of Hendersonville, Tennessee, and there's not a lot yet. This was just posted a little bit ago. Hendersonville community rallies to find missing teen. This is the photo of the missing child. This is the source is the Hendersonville Police Department here. And the community of Hendersonville, Tennessee, has been alerted to the disappearance of a local teenager, as reported by the Hendersonville Police Department. 14-year-old Sarah Smith, am I pronouncing that correct? I want to make sure I'm pronouncing that correct. Yeah, Sarah Smith was last seen at the street of Indian Lake Shopping Center on June 17th. That was yesterday around 9 p.m. So last night at 9 p.m. I that would be Central Time, right? Are they in Eastern or are they in Central? I think they're in Central. A fact confirmed by multiple sources, including Fox 17 and WSMV. The police are reaching out for public assistance to help locate the missing teen. Described as 5'2" tall and weighing 112 pounds, Sarah has black hair, brown eyes, and was last seen sporting a uh, black hoodie paired with brown shorts, black socks, and black shoes. The police received the official missing persons report on June 18th, the day following her last confirmed sighting. Standing as a white girl, the police has emphasized her physical appearance in hopes that someone might recognize her. The Maury County source added the recent photos of Sarah has been circulated with the press release to aid in her identification. Hendersonville Police Department Detective Harrell has been assigned to the case and can be directly contacted with any relevant information at 615 264 5303. For those of you wishing to remain anonymous, Hendersonville Crime Stoppers is available at area code 615-594-4113, or tips can be sent by texting 274637. You can text the number 274637. Use the word crimes, which is crimes, using the keypad tip H, sorry, pardon me, tip TIPHPD. Tip TIPHPD. I'll give you one another look at Sarah Smith's face there. Hopefully, this is something that she just hopefully just ran away, or something of that effect. Hopefully it's nothing. I pray at least not good. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see and follow this. Hopefully there's no foul play, but she was at this mall. Like kids go to the mall to hang out with their friends, or there's also pervs out there that go to the mall too, right? So you never ever know. Guys, do me a favor before we get started. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We are going to be talking about Seraya Aung today. This is a new case that we are covering on this channel, and we need as many people to see her face as possible. I wanted to go, we're studying this case together, and I wanted to speak on this, and we're going to continually be covering. This is very interesting. I want to go to Court TV. Vinnie Politan. Link is in the description for Replay Crew. And for those of you that haven't subscribed to Court TV, please make sure you do. Let me pop this up. And going to learn about it's interesting. And to beat it all, I believe the child's father is from Moscow, Idaho. We know what happened in Moscow, Idaho, right? It's what's going on there. What's going on? Thought that was another interesting little note there as well. All right, let's pop this up. Credit goes to Court TV. Let's roll with it. Vinny?
Here on closing arguments, and this is a story. This thing is breaking now. There is a child who is missing. Let me introduce you to little Seraya. Take a look. Oh,
look how cute she
my
is.
goodness.
Look at that little
Look
face.
at those eyes. Look at those big brown eyes. The smile.
Isn't she the cutest thing you've ever seen? Forgotten says, I'm from the Seattle area and I believe they went missing out of Seattle. Yes, there's a lot of different scenarios,
Smile,
a lot of rumors going around.
happiness. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now this
Look at
young
this.
child has young
So
parents. Here's some images and pictures of her with her mom, Samara, and mom is happy. You look at mom, you know, just having
Very cute.
that bundle of joy in her arms. And that's what children want. Children want to be with their mom.
She's beautiful. Young couple, right? Young couple. And there is, you know, broke up, right? We do see you, Lady J. Marie. We sure do, my dear.
Yeah, they want to be with their dads too, but they really, really love their moms. You know that, I know that, we all know that. So I want you to take a look now, just so you understand what is happening now, that this child is not with her mother. This child is missing. This is what she's missing.
That's so cute. Esau.
I had to reach down inside and say,
Oh, hold on.
how bad do you
Let me
want
fix
this?
Hold on.
Yuck, your fingers are
Let me fix this
nasty.
so we don't get commercials. Bear with me 1 second.
This is
Yucky.
There we go. We got it.
Dinosaur.
So cute.
Oh, you get the dinosaur case. You're riding a dinosaur.
So this is what's missing right now. This mother and daughter are not together. And I understand there are custody battles, there are issues. It's often very complicated, very layered. But we have rules and we have processes for all of this to be handled. And a little more reason. They share an incredible gift like that, like little Seraya. So this is from the Pullman, Washington police. The Pullman Police Department is working with the Moscow Police Department.
We know Pullman, we know Moscow, right? We know them both. Obviously from, you know, Brian Kohlberger, right?
Sound familiar? Yeah, the same two outfits that were working together in the Idaho students case. And the FBI are investigating the report of a missing 2-year-old female, Seraya Aung Harmon. Seraya was last seen with her father, Aaron Aung, of Moscow on May 29th. The two reportedly traveled to Montana on a fishing trip, but have not returned. Seraya was scheduled to be returned to her mother, shared custody, in Pullman on June 3rd of 2024. They did not appear at the scheduled custody exchange. Aaron Aung may be traveling with 21-year-old Nadia Cole, formerly a Pullman resident. Nadia Cole was reported missing to the Port of Seattle Police Department on May 29th, 2024.
So where are they at? That's the question. Where are they at? I've got some photos to show you guys, some letters.
So now you've got 2 young adults and a child that we're looking for. Let's begin with Aaron Aung, the father, 5'9", 130. Look at the...
This is the father to Seraya, right? He's, you know, average height, 5'9", very thin, 135, black hair, brown eyes, wanted for custodial interference in the first degree.
Face.
So
look at the face, folks. He's wanted, approximately 135 pounds, black hair, brown eyes, wanted for first-degree custodial interference, and there's a belief that he may be headed to or in Mexico, but we don't know. Could be any.
They always run south of the border.
With him, Nadia Cole. This is her missing poster. 21 years old, 5'9", green eyes.
So, blonde hair, green eyes, beautiful girl. She is missing as well, and has been missing since the end of May. So a few weeks now, right?
Blonde hair, went missing the same day as baby Seraya was last seen at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. So what's the connection between these two?
I'll show you photos of them at the airport.
Take a look at the photo. Engaged. Got engaged in November. So you've got
up here.
Aaron and his new fiance missing with his baby. But it's not her baby. The baby has a mom. So what's
there is the social media photo, right? The social media photo over the city.
What's the situation with Nadia Cole? Well, take a look. We have some airport surveillance video. She was about to fly to Europe with her family to celebrate graduating college.
Why are they running? What is going on?
At the airport with her family. She leaves her bags at the terminal.
I've got a photo of her.
She was going to the bathroom and then left the airport and has been missing since.
Not good.
So what exactly is going on here? Let's try to get some more information. Let me bring in our special guests. The maternal grandmother of little baby.
She's awesome. This grandmother is awesome.
Seraya. Samara's mother, Shauna Harmon, is with us. And the founder of Crime Scene Collective, Alina Smith, is with us as well, who is helping families everywhere. Thank you both for being here. Yep. Shauna.
Yes, she did leave the airport, Karen. She said she needed to go to the bathroom. She was supposed to go to, the gate or whatever. Slipped to the bathroom and then left. Hasn't been seen since.
How are you holding up? How's your daughter holding up? And what do you know at this hour?
I mean, we're doing the best we can. We're not doing well. We're not sleeping much or eating much. We're doing a lot of praying, a lot of posting and trying to share. We really don't know much right now, at all.
We have no idea where this baby is. No idea.
Was there any indication that he was going to take off with your granddaughter?
No, nothing that I'm aware of. It seemed like a normal custodial exchange. He was a little bit early, which was...
What's the motive for him to sneak off with his daughter? I mean, did he want full-time custody? I don't know, but that's the only thing I can think, unless something really bad happened.
Somewhat out of character when he picked her up, and in a hurry, but Samara thought he was maybe late for a job or something and didn't really think anything of it. And I mean, the time without her daughter is always hard for her, and so she was obviously upset, as she always is, but there was nothing out of the ordinary.
Do you have a message for him tonight?
Don't know yet, Jesse.
I mean, we don't want anything bad for you, Aaron. We don't want anything bad for Nadia. We want everyone home safe. That's all we care about. If you need help, if you're stuck somewhere, if you're afraid, I mean, we'll support you even. We just need to know that she's okay, and we just want her home.
I pray this child is okay, y'all. I pray that this child is okay. There is a Facebook group for this. I have it linked in the description as well.
Alina Smith, Crime Scene Collective. What else are you learning about where Aaron could have gone and the situation with Nadia and how we end up in this?
Very good point. Very good point, Tara. She says, I think something happening while fishing. We know he rang his fiance while she was about to board the plane and she left in a rush, Justin. I pray, God, I pray this child is okay.
In this position where this child is not with her mother.
Hi, Benny. It's such a bizarre case. Nadia was set to
I agree, Jessica.
go on a three-week vacation with her family to Europe, and 3 hours. So that was around 3:18 that she received a distress call or something, and she kind of looked like something was wrong as she took off from the airport. But then that's about 4.5 hours from Pullman. But 3 hours later, he's picking up the baby, and we're trying to figure out, like, how did they meet together at this point, and then there's the information they went to Montana, but we really think that was just to, like, make everybody start looking in Montana when they were headed, either to Mexico or Canada at this point.
Very good question.
And as of last Friday, we have information that the car that belongs to the Aung family was spotted in Mexico, so that's kind of shifted the search. But once it goes international, we don't know where that can go with, like,
it's hard when they go across the border. People go across the border. Their car was allegedly spotted in Mexico, and that makes things a hell of a lot harder. Yeah, there was a bone found around the St. Jude Hospital. Don't let anyone say that there's bones found everywhere. There's old, especially around hospitals. There's old cemeteries that used to be around hospitals and stuff. I don't think it has anything whatsoever to do with Sebastian personally.
How the search,
hey,
how
Brittany.
much more intense it gets, and how much more, what more hands they need on it, and if
Right.
that's even going to be possible at this point.
Shauna, is there any connection between Aaron's family and Mexico?
We believe that there might be. It is possible that they have.
Why are they running? Did something happen on that fishing trip? That's the question. Yeah, Karen, I don't think it's anything. There will be people out there, making it sound like it's Sebastian probably, and it's a bone, one single bone.
Family in Mexico. I don't know for sure.
And what is law enforcement? Are they keeping you up to date with what's going on in this investigation? And do you have any indication that there's getting cooperation from officials down in Mexico?
We have been being updated that they're looking everywhere. They're not just looking in Mexico. Again, the car was seen crossing the border. I don't know when. They didn't give me that information. But to my knowledge, we don't know exactly who was in the car. So
I think
we
he
don't
was supposed to
know
drop off
if
Tara.
that might be another diversion tactic. So they're looking everywhere. They're not giving us
I don't know.
a ton of information.
What did they say about that? 11:23 is where we're at. I want to go back and hear that. What did they say?
Sure.
Hi, Benny. You know, it's such a bizarre.
Everyone home safe. That's all we care about. If you need help, if you're stuck somewhere, if you're afraid, we'll support you. Even we just.
What was the
need to know that
3
she's
hours?
okay,
Does anyone know?
and we just want her home.
Alina Smith, Crime Scene Collective. What else are you learning about where Aaron could have gone and the situation with Nadia and how we end up in this position?
Was it 3 hours later he picked up his daughter?
Where this child is not with her mother.
Hi, Benny. You know, it's such a bizarre case. Nadia was set to go on a 3 week vacation with her family to Europe, and 3 hours. So that was around 3:18 that she received a distress call or something, and she kind of looked like something was wrong, and she took off from the airport. But then that's about 4.5 hours from Pullman. So, but 3 hours later, he's picking up the baby, and you know, we're trying to figure out like how did they meet together at this point, you know, and then
so. Three hours later, she's picking up the baby. Was she picking up the baby from the bio mother? I didn't catch if she said after or not, but if it was to drop off, then baby could have been gone. If picked up, baby was alive. Right. That's what. He picked the baby up. So she had to be fine then. That's bizarre. Okay, wait a second. Did he picked up the baby and went fishing, and while he was fishing, she got a call, and she was at the airport and she left, right? About 2 hours. It wasn't human remains, it was a bone. I believe, Terry. It's nothing to do with Sebastian, though. So that's what. Yeah, she ditched him at the airport. Okay. All right, now we're getting somewhere.
And then there's the information they went to Montana, but we really think that was just to like make everybody start looking in Montana when they were headed, either to Mexico or Canada at this point. And as of last Friday, we have information that the car that belongs to the Aung family was spotted in Mexico. So that's kind of shifted the search. But once it goes international, we don't know where that can go with like how the search, how much more intense it gets, and how much more. What more hands they need on it, and if that's even going to be possible at this point.
I know Court TV is covering this pretty extensively.
Shauna, is there any connection between Aaron's family and Mexico?
We believe that there might be. It is possible.
Yeah, that's right. Bone found at St. Jude in Memphis. There is evidence that this may lead to a bone belonging to a former burial ground at this location. Stay the course and don't jump to conclusions. Yeah. I would almost guess anything that it has absolutely zero, zilch, nada do with Sebastian. I heard in the beginning he was missing a day or so before girlfriend. I could be wrong, but I think fishing was first, and I have a feeling that he was actually meant to drop off. Let me check something.
Possible that they have family in Mexico. I don't know for sure.
And what is law enforcement? Are they keeping you up to date with what's going on in this investigation? And do you have any indication?
All right, let me show you this.
There's getting quiet.
I want to show you this. All right. So this is what it is. All right. My brother, baby niece, and future sister-in-law are missing. Please help me find them. My brother, Aaron Aung, and baby niece, Seraya Aung, were supposed to come back from a camping trip in the Kalispell, Whitefish, Montana area last Sunday night, June 2nd. But they never arrived back to our family's home in Moscow, Idaho. On top of that, her fiance, Nadia Erica Cole, has been missing for several days now. Since May 29th, she was with her mother at the SeaTac airport, about to board a plane to Europe as a graduation present. She was heading to the bathroom and never returned to her mother to board the plane. I have been so worried and stressed about finding my family. I've been having severe migraines because I don't know what happened to them. Please, if you have any information to help me, DM me. I'm absolutely heartbroken and stressed. My whole family is devastated right now. So Seraya and the father, which they were at a fishing trip. So they were at a fishing trip together, the child and the father. The father's girlfriend was supposed to be going on a graduation trip at the airport, ready to board the aircraft whenever she went to the bathroom and left the airport. So, is this something over custody? Maybe. Did something else happen? Maybe. Just don't know right now. The father and the girlfriend and maybe Seraya is in Mexico. The car was believed to be found there recently.
Cooperation.
Or seen there, not found there, rather seen there.
From officials down in Mexico.
We have been being updated that they're looking everywhere. They're not just looking in Mexico. Again, the car was seen crossing the border. I don't know when. They didn't give me that information. But to my knowledge, we don't know exactly who was in the car. So we don't know if that might be another diversion tactic. So they're looking everywhere. They're not giving us a ton of information. We've been pretty active on social media, and I don't think that they want
weird, isn't it,
anything
Mimi?
getting out that could jeopardize the case.
That's
weird.
understandable. But on the other hand, everyone needs.
Oops. So, damn, what'd I do? Hold on one second. So they are believed to be driving a 2014 Cadillac XTS Idaho license plate I as in Idaho, L as in Leslie, 5147U as in Ukraine. Anyone with information, please contact the Pullman Police Department at policetips@pullman-wa.gov, or you can call the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. Very bizarre.
What we're looking for here.
Yes.
Because everyone on social media, everyone watching this program could provide significant information here. Alina, are you hearing anything from law enforcement one way or the other?
No, definitely not from law enforcement.
I mean, I don't want to speculate too much here, but, you know, a dad that young usually doesn't, you know, fight for custody, especially if they've had, you know, a good symbiotic relationship between the two of them.
Excuse me. We have a Facebook group dedicated for the search for Seraya, and you know, to see if in fact Aaron and Nadia are missing. But you know, there's no proof that the three of them are together. There's no, like Shauna said, we don't know if they're actually together. There's no proof that they were in that vehicle. We also have some leads that we're seen headed to Canada, and there's somebody that has footage somewhere, but they're not having any assistance from law enforcement to track down that footage. And they're saying there's so much of it, and they request help, and they're just not getting the feedback that we feel that they should be.
Here in Seattle, they're calling them the Romeo and Juliet case. They fled together with his daughter for love to be together. I mean, you know, she just said that they don't know that they're together. You know, they don't have any evidence that they're together. I mean, it would seem like they are in all probability, but there's no really evidence
getting and the hands on it that they should be getting.
I mean, I don't think it's likely that all three of them would just go missing at the same time and not be together, though.
And there's also another lead where, you know, somebody's buying hundreds and hundreds of dollars of camping equipment, you know, and it was like a, you know, younger couple with a baby, and we're just like, come on, you know, where's the CCTV? It's something. Like, it's been too long. We need to get this baby home to her mother. Like, you know, it's just, we don't know what's happening. This is urgent, beyond urgent.
Absolutely. Okay, Shauna and Alina are going to stay with us, and we're going to talk about some.
What's the child? It happened in Idaho several years back now. The parents went on a fishing trip. The grandpa was invited, and the grandpa's friend, and the child just vanished. I'm trying to think of that child's name. They never have found this child, and nobody has been arrested, anything like that. Yeah, baby Dior. Yes, baby Dior. That's who it was.
Bizarre accusations coming from the fugitive's family, but right now, please take a look at these two faces. Yeah, a nice looking couple.
I mean, a toddler, you know, you don't watch a toddler for a few seconds around the water. They naturally want to get in the water, right? Anyways, but especially if you fall or anything like that. I remember that case. It's suspected the children was taken by a bear when the grandfather wasn't looking. I don't think the child was taken by a bear. I really don't. I don't think that bears leave so much evidence somewhere.
But he is a fugitive right now. He is wanted, and a child is missing.
I remember they talked
from the law.
I remember they talked about the bear. You know, they said that in the Summer Wells case, well, a bear or a coyote may have taken Summer. How would the bear or coyote take Summer out of her room in 2 minutes and you didn't hear anything? Yeah, that's true. That's true too.
Absconding from justice, and that's what's happening in this case. Little Seraya is missing. They're looking for dad, they're looking for dad's fiance, and they're looking for this child. And while all this is happening, the fugitive's family, with this bizarre, somewhat inappropriate press release from the family of the fugitive, I want to read part of this, okay? This is...
Listen to this, guys. Listen to this.
Again, this is coming from the family. So this is coming from the grandparents on the father's side. Aaron Aung and Nadia Cole are extremely responsible, resourceful, smart young adults with excellent work ethics. Aaron is an operations manager responsible for teams across multiple business divisions with a goal to join the National Guard. Good luck with that now. And Nadia, a Washington State University graduate with a high GPA, was studying for her law degree. Okay, yeah. Should study a criminal law degree at this point to represent your fiance. They both have high moral standards, a strong sense of justice, right and wrong. Both are very compassionate and loving individuals. Seraya, our most precious granddaughter, is in very capable hands. Our family's observation on the inside is that they acted on Seraya because they felt she was in imminent danger. Our family observed how much Nadia took to loving Seraya and caring for her like her own daughter. Not your daughter.
Who cares? Not your daughter. Not your daughter. Catherine, thank you so very much, my dear. Appreciate you. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, definitely not your daughter. So it's like they are trying to justify. They obviously aren't concerned, therefore probably know where they are. In my opinion, it sounds like they're justifying it regardless.
Before their gone missing status, both Aaron and Nadia observed Seraya coming to their home and stinking like weed, dog urine, smelling dirty like a garbage truck, and unkempt.
That doesn't sound like someone taking care of a child very good. Smelling like dog urine and unkept.
Seraya would be received with dirty nails, pen marks, and rashes in her private areas.
And this is where you start cringing. Right here is where it starts cringing, because that's not good. Right? They give over $600 a month. Wow. So, before their gone missing status, both Aaron and Nadia observed Seraya coming to their home, stinking like weed, dog urine, smelling dirty like a garbage truck, and unkept. Seraya would receive with dirty nails, pin marks, rashes in her private areas. The baby would have unusual behavior, such as saying "go away" when her diaper was being changed. This is suspicious that Seraya may be getting molested. All this was also observed by Adele Aung, Aaron's younger sister, since Aaron would complain to her and Nadia.
We hope this clears up any misinformation on these matters in the press. This same statement can be found. Okay. Let's start with that little piece right there. And still with us is Alina Smith and Shauna Harmon. Shauna is grandma for little Seraya. I wanted to give you an opportunity, because when I read this, first of all, it's off the wall bonkers.
Crazy.
But wanted to give you an opportunity to respond to some of these accusations and give me your reaction to them.
I'm glad they're giving this grandma a
I'm talking
voice.
about
Vinny
how
is.
great Aaron the Fugitive is.
Yeah.
What do you think, Shauna?
On a personal level, I don't want to say anything bad about Aaron. I don't think that this decision was a wise one. I don't
Very
think
classy.
that I don't think they were in fear for Seraya. She was definitely not in imminent danger from her mother or anyone on this side of the family. Aaron's very young, very impressionable. I do not think that he just decided to rescue his daughter from this made-up, terrible situation.
Alina, have you had any contact with the with this family from the other side? Are they saying anything else other than this?
Well,
this
the
press
page
release?
the page that we created to follow this, they are on there. So it's the brother and the sister of Aaron, and they post and comment all the time. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, they are posting and commenting. I'll show you some posts about here in a little bit. Here's a letter. I want to show you this real quick. Let me pop this down. So this is a letter. I'll try to read it if I can make it out. Samara copy. Aaron went on a fishing camping trip with friends in Montana. He and Seraya were expected back on Sunday afternoon. As of Monday early evening, they were not back. The police in Montana have been notified, as well as Moscow and Pullman. They may be delayed due to the weather, equipment, supplies issues, or someone sprained an ankle, etc. That was one of the weird letters. It's like they're justifying this somehow, and it's very bizarre that this is
They just
happening.
want to disparage Samara, and just they put all of this stuff on the page before they even put the statement out. And so a lot of this stuff is not a surprise to myself, because they were trying to already leave these little breadcrumbs everywhere as they were posting, and I would remove the stuff, or I would just mute them, because I'm happy for them to read what everybody thinks about them, but there's no reason for them to be able to comment about it. So yeah, they just try to keep pushing this narrative, but we just don't understand
a little
how
weird.
they feel that this is gonna turn out in their benefit at all.
It's not.
This is ridiculous. They say they have.
I mean, that's exactly right. They're going to get caught. They will get caught. But, oh, really, Daisy Love? She needs medical stuff. I did not know that. I didn't know that.
A lawyer? How does a lawyer allow this?
Yeah,
no one has seen that. There's been allegedly, their car was allegedly spotted in Mexico.
Well, I'm trying to think if I've ever seen anything even close to this. And Shauna makes a great point. He's young, they're young, and I understand that. And I think Shauna is taking the right approach to all this, by the way, tonight in the way. But I wanted to read another accusation coming from the Aungs here. The baby would have unusual behavior, such as saying go away when her diaper was being changed. There is suspicion that Seraya may be getting molested. Samara's half-brother is reputed to be a pedophile, and he spends a significant amount of time with Samara, whom he raped when they were young.
Do you guys hear that? Oh my God. You're late. Trishy, you're late. Trishy, you're late. Trishy, to the office, please. You're being paged. Trishy, to the office, please. You're being paged. Late slip for little Trishy.
Shauna, the accusation's out there. I wanted to give you an opportunity, if you wanted to respond to that. Don't
It's
feel
just the
obligated, whatever you're comfortable
That's
with.
crazy. I
will say that it's very unfortunate that Samara's trauma is being used against her. Her half-brother is not around Seraya for obvious reasons. Our entire family is very protective of the children in it. When Samara was victimized as a child, I'm the one that turned it in. I would not turn a blind eye to my granddaughter being.
Hold on.
Samara was victimized as a child.
Who did this? Did someone do something to this child? Really? Like, really? Or was it just, is it an allegation? Heather, to the office, please. You're being paged. Heather, to the office, please. You're being paged. Late slip for Heather. Allegations. So, what does she mean by when she was being victimized, she reported it? How was she victimized when she was little? I guess that's the question.
I'm the one that turned it in. I would not turn a blind eye to my granddaughter being molested, and she was displaying strange behaviors and saying things, and
the baby's mother was our gotcha.
I actually called Child Protective Services because of that back in March. And it was when she would come back from her father's house with weird infections and stuff and freaking out with diaper changes. So it was never happening before.
So you're saying what they're saying is they're basically gaslighting. They're accusing your side of the family of what was happening when she was with the other side of the family.
I don't know that. I know that I saw those behaviors too, and I called Child Protective Services because I don't care who it was. I would want her safe from whoever it was, no matter what.
Absolutely.
If they were seeing those things as well, they could have called too. I mean, I think that that's the right thing to do.
Absolutely. And how would you describe, because custody battles are always difficult, it's never easy, but how did the two families get along or not get along? How bad was it, or was this unexpected, this development?
The development itself was unexpected. I mean, their split obviously wasn't great. I don't have a huge problem with most people. I can pretty much understand where they're coming from. I don't have negative feelings toward the Aungs. I think that they're misguided. I think what they're doing is pretty gross, but maybe they're scared. Maybe they're trying to get out in front of whatever this is and trying to sway.
What is this though? What's the motive of them taking this child?
Public opinion to save their son.
Did
I can't
something
fault them for
happen?
that. Samara has always tried to maintain a relationship between Seraya and her father.
Grandmother.
It's very important to her. It's very important to our whole family. The people that Seraya loves should always.
This right here is grandmother. of Seraya. This is Seraya's mother's grandmother on her mom's side.
Be in her life unless they're a danger. The custody battle itself, it wasn't. I mean, they were in a great position. They had lawyers. We had nothing. We did mediation to settle for 50-50.
We'll play that.
Terrified to go up against them with no representation. And so that's what Samara ultimately settled for, because they were going for full custody.
Seraya, she's 2 years old. Who takes a toddler camping with friends? In my opinion, guys in their 20s go camping to party. This baby is in danger, in my opinion. What is the likelihood our feds are going to really do anything? I don't know. I don't know.
With no visitation for Samara.
It's really bizarre.
And Shauna, how do you think Seraya is responding to all of this? Like, what do you know your granddaughter? How do you think she's handling this?
I know Seraya loves her dad, and I believe Seraya loves Nadia. One of the things that we pray for is that she doesn't even know this is happening.
Someone posted this on Facebook on the dad's sister. I want to give a trigger warning. And it says, I caught this creep with someone's child and her hair was soaked and wet, so I get up and get my phone out because she looked deceased and limped with drooping, and I can't read the rest. I don't know if that has anything. I can't read the rest. I saw you yesterday telling someone walking with me. So I don't know where this was. It was Tiffany Gee on Facebook. Send link to custody case. Thank you. So I hope everything is. I hope it's not her. I hope that child is okay.
Adventure with her dad. I'm sure she misses her mom. She's very close to her mom, who she calls mommy, by the way. I know that was in there too. I'm sorry. We're just hoping she doesn't really know.
Alina, this is such a delicate situation that we're in, and what Sean is telling me, like, they have a lawyer, and
bizarre.
Samara didn't, like, and this is the response to whatever
we have no idea
problems were. It's
no idea where she's at, if she's okay.
What's your sense, Alina?
Yes.
Do you
use your words creative, please?
Do you get any sense from anywhere that they may just kind of understand the public pressure and then say, okay, let's just end this and let's bring her home and try to figure this out?
Yeah, I think they need law enforcement to put out a message and be like, all right, listen, here's where you need to go. You're going to be okay. Like, maybe give them, some, like, a safe spot or some message to them that, listen, if this didn't go, like, you just meant to, like, go away for a couple of weeks and send some message like, hey, I want the kid or something,
right, or
the baby, but it got too far. And now you don't know how to come back from this. And, now you're scared because
it's bizarre, Melly. They're both, like, saying the
Now you
exact
have a
same
warrant
thing
out
pretty
and
much
you're a
about each other.
fugitive. You know, how do we bring them back and let them know that, you know, you're going to be okay when you come back? Not everybody's going to be in trouble. We'll make this work out. Let's just get this baby back home. You know, that's what we want to get that message out to all three of them. I know the baby's not going to understand, but, you know, we want her to know that everybody's looking.
Okay, so I want to show you this. This is when the girlfriend left the airport right here. And it says, authorities believe that Aaron Aung is currently on the run with his 2-year-old daughter, Seraya Aung Harmon, in violation custody law. A warrant has been issued for her arrest due to custodial interference. Aung apparently took his little girl on a fishing trip in Montana, although witnesses are stating he is not the fishing or camping type. He was supposed to exchange her back with her mother on June 2nd, but failed to show up. 1 second, y'all. Let me fix this here. Okay. So if he's not the fishing type, you know, if he didn't go on the fishing trip, to me, that's it makes me feel a little better that she might be okay. Still, there's a lot of red flags, though. Investigators suspect that Aung may be traveling with his fiancée, 21-year-old Nadia Cole, a former resident of Pullman. Cole, a recent graduate of Washington State University, was reported missing after ditching her flight at the Seattle Tacoma International Airport on May 29th. She reportedly left her personal belongings at the gate, went to the restroom, and never returned. Both Aung and Cole's vehicles have been located, further complicating the search. Okay, so I'm a little confused. Here. If both their vehicles were located, why are they talking about a Cadillac? Where'd the Cadillac come in here? Doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't know why anyone would take a 2-year-old fishing to begin with, or even think that's okay. Yeah. Bear, yeah. She never returned. Let's see here. As the search intensifies, the authorities remain committed to ensuring the safe return of Seraya. The public assistance is vital in bringing Aaron Aung to justice and reuniting Seraya with her mother. Anyone who thinks they have spotted Aaron, Nadia, or Seraya are encouraged to contact the police immediately. This is her exiting, I guess, the airport. And exiting, I guess, or going to the bathroom. One. And Aaron is not the camping or fishing type. He doesn't just go and do things. Something isn't right. Also, Aaron didn't tell Samara that they would be leaving the state like he's supposed to. She found out from his parents in the handwritten note, which I showed you earlier, note that they left at the police station. They left the note at the police station. Okay, Mod, thank you. Did you email it? Okay, 1 second. Okay. 1 second. One second. I'm trying to. Okay. This is the group on Facebook. If you want to join, it is called Nadia Cole, Aaron, and Seraya Aung Harmon missing case discussion. And I haven't been approved yet, but 2414 black Cadillac XTS Idaho plate IL5147U. Birthmark. Seraya has a birthmark on her left forearm. Here's a photo of that birthmark. Let me see if I can make it bigger. It's still very small, but got a birthmark right there. So there is that. That I fled with my visa because my ex-husband. Yeah, whatever he said to her on phone. Huh. I just went. Yeah, Heather. We spoke about that at the beginning of this. We're just kind of waiting to see what information is coming about the 14-year-old missing in Hendersonville. Right now, nothing other than she disappeared from a mall yesterday at 9 p.m. DV survivor. My dad was law enforcement. My mom and I had it rough from the corruption, but my mom wouldn't back down. She wouldn't let him run everything she did. I'm convinced father family knows where they are because there are no concern from them. Question is, are they hiding baby and daddy out or covering from daddy because something happened to baby? I don't know. Hey, Coexist, how are you, darling? Clutch and Pearls, I think there's something between mom and dad from the get-go, being the hands-off of Seraya had to be done at the police station. That's just strange from the start, right? Yeah, I mean, it can be. It can be. There could have been some, things going on there in the past. Wonder what is in the girlfriend fiance suitcase for Italy. Normal items for 3-week trip overseas, or just whatever thrown in them. That's a good point, Microdot. Very good point. Could show if the girlfriend knew she wasn't going on the trip with parents. Thank you. Did you text it or did you email it, my dear? Okay, I got it. You emailed it. Oh, Lord. All right, guys. Thank you for that. We got a little bit of breaking news in this case. All right. So in the Facebook group, Aung's place is being raided right now. FBI, MPD, WSP, all on scene. Epic. That is coming from the Facebook group right now, that the father's place is being raided as we speak. So they're probably going to get, I would say, if they left any laptops, looking more into digital stuff. Oh, really, Christina? Let me know, girl. Let me know. Holla at me. Okay. I wonder what his parents will say now. Good question. Good question. The child's mother was victimized. No, his place. Yes. If you want to call in, Zoom in, Facebook message video in, send a carrier pigeon, whatever you need, just let us know. So there's that. Check something, Aaron. Oh, so I'm getting more stuff in here. Okay, there's another group which I'm already in. It's also, this one's called Find Case Discussion. One has 1,100 members, the other one has 4,000. From Aaron's sister. I would like to clarify any misconceptions about my brother Aaron and my sister-in-law Nadia. Please review the attached missing poster. If you have any information, contact me immediately. I want to clear up some misconceptions about Aaron. I've known him my entire life, and those outside our family and close friends are not in position to judge Nadia's character. Samara is no longer accusing Aaron of abuse, and that should not be held against her. He is clearly biased. Friends and family continue to make these claims despite the court finding these accusations to be baseless and made out of spite towards Aaron. Our lawyer effectively debunked these accusations with an overwhelming amount of evidence to prove Aaron's innocence. For those shaming Nadia, she is an exceptionally brilliant woman with nearly a 4.0 GPA in WSU with her goal to become a lawyer. Her intellect and logical thinking are evident in every conversation we've had. Nadia is one of the kindest and most respectable women I've known, showing in every interaction I've ever seen with her. Her friends can wholeheartedly attest to her character. She does not deserve disrespectful comments from anyone, especially how heartbroken I've seen her family. Why is she throwing this down the drain? Yeah, you've got to have, you've had to have for a while a passport to go to Mexico. It's been a long while. She was younger and it, wow. They're trying really hard. You know, if she's really, you know, as, and I'm not saying she's a bad person or anything, but why, you know, that's so cute. That's a cute picture. I agree, Patty. Well stated. Well stated. Preemptive move to get ahead of the narrative because they know what is going to come out. I don't know. See if there's anything new going on here. Bear with me 1 second. Is there any other? Am I overlooking? 1 second. Some put the bullshit meter there. Please keep my daughter in your prayers as she is very sick and not given proper medical treatment. She could become septic, which is fatal. She is only 2 years old and the absolute sweetest person ever. I want her to return home to me safely. This was the Pullman Police Department. Possibly traveled to Fife, Washington, or to Port Angeles. Oh, I know all about Port Angeles. There we go. Okay. I have a friend there. Right, coexist. She's not obviously very intellectual when it comes to life smarts. Anyone planning to go to law school is not going to get wrapped up in an out of country custody kidnapping. She's allegedly suffers from severe constipation. The from what I understand. So interesting. I'm just trying to see if the other group has let me in yet. My membership is still pending, so we can't look in there yet. So yeah, so I'm going to show you something else here. I showed you that. Showed you the letter. The way that they did this letter and sent it. This is one of the comments. They posted this letter, and then Jessica Martinez, how is this strange? My parents wrote a note to the police, and this is a copy from the mom to notify them of what the current state of Aaron's situation is. It's possible that there could have been delays on the exception arrival date due to unforeseen circumstances such as a flat tire, etc. All my parents were doing were stating that the facts of the current situation at time present. Obviously, now more time has passed, we are getting more and more concerned. I'm not buying. I feel like the parents know. Feels like they're trying to get ahead of it. Trishy, thank you so very much, my dear. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you. Justin, please look at Bear 90 comment. Okay. Sent pics of the scene. Oh. Thank you so very much. Let's get into it. We are getting photos, I believe, of what is going on right now. And boy, are they ever looking at their home, at the father's home. This is what is happening now outside their home. Yep. We got it. So a lot happening at the bio dad's home. Taking this very seriously. Yep. You can contact me at alljustice4u, the number 4, the letter U at gmail.com. They are believed, Linda, to be, their car has believed that they were spotted in Mexico. Do we know if he lived at home with his father? I believe he lived alone. Or you can send it at tipsforpearls at gmail.com. Tips, the number 4, pearls at gmail.com. I hope a neighbor knows something. Yeah. Yeah. That would be. Hold on, I'm getting some different things in here. Bear with me. Yep. So this is, that's just happening outside at the moment. Hopefully they'll find some maybe laptops, or I've obviously got a warrant to go in there. What are the local news stations there? Good thinking, GG. Where is their house located? Where's his house located at? Let me. Oh, really? Port Angeles is nice. Where is his house located at? Does anyone know? And then I'll try to find. It's Moscow. Okay, that's right. I knew that. I don't know why I asked that. Moscow, Idaho. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find maybe someone on Facebook Live. And we'll see if we can find. Bear with me. Aaron Aung. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to see if there's anybody live with it outside the home. Okay, I don't see anyone live outside the home at the moment. But let's see here. Aaron Aung. Let's see. News. Any news? Moscow resident searched by FBI while looking for 2-year-old girl. Last night, look at this. This states February 18, 2024, Moscow, Idaho at approximately 11:30 a.m. So it's today. FBI searched the home of Aaron Aung's father. This is his father's home. Is the father of a 2-year-old girl who reported missing from SeaTac Airport. We have received reports that local law enforcement and FBI searched through Mr. Aung Sr.'s home and vehicle this morning, eventually leading to the potential arrest of Aung Sr. Oh, wow. Interesting. There's a photo of Aaron Aung Sr. We have not received information on the basis of the arrest, but more information will be provided as we receive it. Thank you to Jessica Bay. I don't know how you pronounce her last name. Jessica Bay, okay. For sending us these photos. 1936. Does anyone know what street it is? Let me see if I can find her. Jessica Beye. Jesbeye. On let's see here. Jessica Beye photography. Okay. Damn. No, she's got stuff locked down. See if she's got her photography up and going. Nope. Let's see if there's any post here. If someone knows the street that they're on, we'll do a Google something that's... Yep, here they are. Bay photography. Oh yeah, they are. This is by dailyfly.com. This is one of the news alerts. Does anyone know the street? Anyone? Search the Grandpa Unc's home. Yes. Sure did. Thank you so much. 1936 East F Street. What an address. What an address. Okay, let's look it up. Google to the earth. Actually, we'll just... All right. 1936 EF Street. EF Street. Moscow, Idaho. Don't need that. Okay. Sent me the background. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I believe it's a blue house, wasn't it? It's 1945. We need 1936. There it is. Isn't this is the house, right? Is that a house or a barn? That can't be their home, can it? They don't live in that, do they? Do they live in that? That can't be their home, can it? East F Street. It looks like a garage. I mean, is there a house back here? Are we missing something here? $1928. Can't see. Is there a home? Is there a home right there? Looks like there might be a home right there, but I don't know if that's... There's a mailbox. See how that goes back there? 1936. There's above the garage door. There is a house. Okay. Let's do this. (1936) E.F. Street, Moscow. Okay, where's it at? Okay. We are going to. I mean, yeah, people live in garages. I mean, there's people that live like in a garage like that and freaking millionaires, so but they just don't. Okay. So this is the house. It's a little, really small house, lots of trees around it. Yeah. This is that blue garage that we were looking at. Right? I'm assuming, I mean, it's saying this is 1936 EF Street, but let me look at their. I see you. Can you send that? Hold on. Let me text you. I just sent you a message. Action 5 News. Okay. Yeah, someone just sent me thing about the bone that was found at. Yeah, I mean, if it's 1936, this says 1936. Now, this might be theirs too. I'm trying to look it up. This is Moscow. Looks like it's, God, I remember I've looked all through Moscow, especially when Brian Kohlberger. Oh my God, when we were looking for him, that was such a crazy time looking for Brian Kohlberger. Yeah, I don't remember how to though. 7/17/22. I don't see how to do that. I think you can maybe on the roads if I'm correct. Maybe. Right. That's 2024. What kind of work does his parents do? Does anyone know? Are they close to the girls that were I mean, Moscow is really small. Thank you, Mama Bear. So it's, it's kind of on the other side of town where I guess you could say where, the University of Idaho is, but still. Yeah, I got a picture of. I wish they would let me in the group now. What's that? Okay. Okay. I didn't get any. Oh, maybe I did, Mama Bear. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I never thought about that. Look at this. Here's the house. Hey, dream catching. 1,688 square feet off market. So I guess this would be the house that they are searching. Patty, I do too. I think the kid's gonna be okay. I think so. Well, the house may be actually 932 square feet. And I would say you're probably right. Sometimes they do the lot with it. I don't know why, to make it seem bigger or whatever, perhaps. I've seen them do that several times. Here is another home. It's built in 1914. Been a minute. 1914. Moscow, Idaho. Yes. Sure is. If it looks that big from far away, the tree is gigantic. Florida has some big oak trees. What'd Marlena say? Garage into an apartment for their son. Maybe. Maybe. Someone in chat was going to walk down there. Oh, perfect. With street view. Yo, we got the, I think we're pretty good with the street view. Just make sure. Let's want to go on and look at his background. Oh, this was better days in this house. I see. Here we go. Thank you for that. Actually, let's do it like this. That's better days, right? When this house had better days. Thank you, Mama Bear. Good shade tree. Yeah. Moscow's cold, though, of the winter. Ugh. I hate cold weather. Absolutely. Please hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't yet hit it. I have a home in Rosarito Beach, Mexico. Really? Zebra. I mean, do you need someone to help stay with you? A pool boy? Perhaps? I've been called a little high maintenance, but I try not to be. Mohawk Mom, I was definitely confused. I'm also watching this other Tennessee case. Yeah. Marlena, have you heard anything going on with the other Tennessee case? The girl that's been missing since 9 o'clock last night. I think that the girl probably ran off with one of her friends or a boyfriend, something like that. I've stayed where I've settled less. Yeah. Tree has more square footage than the house, right? Hello, Faye. Good to see you. By pool boy, he means test it out, not clean it. Thank you, Busha. See, Busha understands. You get me, Busha. You get it. Nothing's going on. Like at the St. Jude about the bone. It's nothing. It's nothing at all. What about, okay. I don't know. She didn't go to school with Sebastian. I do know she didn't go. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Vet Girl. How are you, darling? Good to see you. Lisa, I think I'm pretty close to getting the credit. Oh. Did not have her cell phone. She didn't have her cell phone? What 14-year-old leaves without her cell phone? I mean, it's two. It's all good, Justin. Yeah. We are who we are, right? We are who we are. Trying to see if they let me in that Facebook group yet. Is anyone a member of that Facebook group? Tell the mods, come on. I'm still pending. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. I think you sent it to the other email address. Tips for pearls. All right. He's 21 years old. Aaron is. He was born in September 2002. What a baby. Let's see if he's got. Oh, I think they took us. I think they took everything. He's got a Class A commercial driver's license. Ew, I think he took it off. Oh, he's got an Instagram. Oh, what's this? Okay. I found his Instagram, y'all. He's got a Twitter too. 8,140 followers, following 957. And here is his Instagram photo. It's so bizarre to me that a young man his age is running like this with a kid. You know, hubby and me haven't had a vacation ever in 32 years. Hoping to put the money aside for one. Maybe one of you can beach. That's right, Daisy Love. Y'all deserve more than one vacation. More than one vacation. Yeah, if she, that's what I'm saying. If there was no cell phone, I figured she just went out with a boy, right? Her friends. She got mad at her parents. Supposedly all teens do now. Maddie, Sebastian, isn't that true? Right, Tara? And shoes. And they forget about shoes. Hold on, I just saw there's Thomas. Hey, Thomas. Trev was out looking for her. God bless him. I love Trevor. The Facebook group is called Nadia Cole, Aaron Aung, and where was it? Sorry, I lost this spot. Nadia Cole, Aaron Young, Seraya Aung, Harmon missing case discussion. I think I have here. I'll drop the link for it. No, let's pull up Nancy Grace. Come on, NG. Oh, wait a second. I wanted to see if this worked, actually. Okay. It said he had a website, but actually he took it. I guess he didn't pay the fee on it or something. I don't know. Something like that. SL, thank you for gifting a pearl necklace. That is so sweet of you. If you received that pearl necklace, please give our beloved SL a big thank you for that gift of a beautiful pearl necklace. And may I say, pearls look amazing on you. All right, let's pull up Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace. When was she live about it? I don't see where she was live, or not live, but a video about it. Where was she? about a week ago. Let's see here. Oh, I found it. Here we go. Credit goes to the queen of crime, Nancy Grace. All right. We're looking for, okay. This is the mother. Let me drop Nancy. Let's give credit to Nancy Grace. And let me drop her link. Credit Nancy Grace. All right. So this is Seraya's mother wanting to know where her daughter is, right? And we're going to watch this. Bear with me 1 second. Thank you again for that, SL. Really do appreciate it. All right, here we go.
Did you? Yes, this is Seraya's mom, Samara Harmon. Miss Harmon, thank you for being with us.
Of course.
Miss Harmon, tell me about the moment you discovered your daughter is missing.
I was sitting in the police station. They were waiting for, hopefully, her and her father to show up for a custodial exchange like we had every time we had one in front of the police station, to which he did not show up.
So you were sitting in a car or in a van or in...
Zebra girl for my pool boy laughing. Thank you so very much, my dear. Really do appreciate it. Listen, I can deal with Mexico. Andre, I can deal with Mexico anytime. Just let me know. Just saying. Just saying.
Inside the station, where were you?
I was inside the station.
Okay. Was that normal? Did you normally go inside?
She sounds
to swap
muffled
off?
or something.
I normally do, yes, because I myself don't have a personal vehicle. So unless I had a ride given to me by a family member or a friend, I would go inside with Seraya or for her.
How often did you let Seraya be with her dad?
We had a 5-5-2-2 schedule. So I would have her for 5 days, he would have her for 5, then I would have her for 2, and he would have her for 2. It was 50-50 custody.
Okay. How long had that custody agreement been enforced?
Listen, if I will wear whatever for to be the pool boy in Mexico.
Around August of 2023. So since then.
Thank you, YouTuber.
So not even a year.
Exactly.
Question regarding the swap off. How would Seraya act when she would come back to you from being with her father?
Super excited. She would often reach out for me. Sometimes when he would walk with her, she would let go of his hand and run to me. She was always really excited to see me. Unless she wasn't feeling well, then sometimes
her mic is really low. Where did you send that? YouTuber, my love. People are getting bold. Taking a child over the border, not a good idea, in my opinion. No, that becomes international kidnapping then. Snacks. Thank you for the snacks money. Thank you. Thank you so much for the snacks. I really appreciate the snacks. Really do appreciate the snacks. It's hard to understand her. Yeah. You sent them to both? I didn't get them to either. Maybe it's just taking a minute. Yeah, she's very low. Let me see how I found closed captions too.
She would be a little bit more calm and nonchalant, but she was still always very excited to be reunited with me.
Had there been any issues? I know she's only 2 years old. I'm not sure how much she could communicate with you. Were there any issues with her going to her dad's?
Not that she told me. The only ones I'd seen were the little interactions we had when I handed her off, when she would kick and scream and cry and fight or ask for me when going with him or a family member of his.
Do you know why she did that?
I don't know. No, but I know it broke my heart every time.
Miss Harmon, again, I want to thank you for being with us. And I'm just imagining if I had to give my twins over and be away from them for 5 days, then 2 days, then 5 days, then 2 days, that in itself
can imagine
hell for me to be away from them, much less when they cry and literally kick and scream when they're taken away from me. I don't.
I mean, I think a lot of people don't divorce just for simply that reason, right? You don't want to break up the family because, you know, your kids, and you don't, you know, the custody, you know, exchanging and stuff, unless you need you really need to be out of a marriage. I think it's always best to keep the family together, you know, until at least the kids are 18. My granddaughter would fuss like that when I'm going back to him. Still stuck on the pool boy. YouTuber, I didn't get it from either one. Yeah. And then you have, not only after that, you know, you have a stepmom, a stepdad, and I just don't. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. If I was in other people's group.
How do you do that? I mean, how do you keep going?
Shana.
I just keep her and all of my thoughts, and just know that she's too little to understand, and that it's important for her to see both parents. That's what the courts agreed. Just staying with that, and just hoping and praying that even if she's upset in that moment, that she calms down and she enjoys her time with her father.
Well, what was odd to me is just his parents saying that, you know, how much like his new girlfriend loves the child, and that's great, but you know, at the end of the day, she's, you know, young.
That in and of itself has been really, really
just
hard.
A little strange.
Like you were saying.
When did the girlfriend get in the picture?
I don't know the exact date they got together. I know I first heard about it about 10 or so months ago.
Okay, now wait a minute. How long have you guys been separated?
Since January of 2023.
January? Is that what you said?
January to January. That's not that long. So was your husband seeing this woman, Nadia Cole, before
so we were never
you
married.
guys divorced?
We were never married.
Okay.
But I'm not certain if he was seeing her beforehand.
Thank you, Art Taylor. That's
I don't
sweet.
know that.
Okay, and you're right, Miss Harmon. That's neither here nor there. Did you ever meet this woman, Nadia Cole?
No, not officially.
She's never even met her? Oh my God.
What did you know about her? Did your daughter, did Seraya ever tell you about her, anything about her?
So I didn't know about her name until the day I discovered my daughter was missing, but in hindsight, I do recall my daughter saying she missed Nada, which I can only assume meant Nadia.
So your daughter liked Nadia?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay, wait a minute. What is that? Hold on. Lauren Conlon joining me in addition to Seraya's mother. Lauren Conlon, who is he and who is she?
Aaron is Seraya's father, and Nadia Cole is his girlfriend who just graduated from the University of Washington.
How I'm looking at her. She's
Me too.
gorgeous, and I'm very curious. Do we have any idea anything about her other than she graduated? She lived at Pullman, right?
Yes, she lived in Pullman, and she lived in the beautiful college town. And
Christina, my ex has been married, his wife, and I've never met her, and neither has my kids. Really? Like, so they don't visit? Is that what you mean?
as Samara said, she had been dating Aaron for the last 10 months. And as of right now, that is all we know.
Okay, I think that's all I need to know right now. Joining me an all-star panel to make sense of what we know right now, but I want to take Samara,
know about her?
Seraya's mother, back to the moment that she...
Hold up. Daisy Love, Mom did not know about the girlfriend until the child goes missing. You're kidding. Is that what she said? Benson, better than FBI. Most parents are when they're
gets a
trying to find
ride
something
to
on
the
their
police
kid.
station like she typically does to pick up her daughter. Okay, tell me what happened at the police station.
So I had been asked if I had been in contact with the Moscow
That's
Police
true,
Department
Christina.
earlier that day, to which I responded yes, which in that previous conversation, they just said they were searching for Aaron.
That is
in regards to
insane.
Nadia Cole. In the police station, I was then informed that Nadia was missing, as well as my daughter and her father.
What went through your mind when you heard that, Samara?
I was trying to process everything because
Well, that's what they're saying now, I guess,
a lot
after.
of information to dump with 30 seconds to just kind of let me know that not only is his new girlfriend, who I've never met before, missing, but my daughter is. I fell apart.
Did you have any idea where she was or what had happened?
They had told me they believed that she went on a camping trip with her dad to Montana.
God, yeah.
And that still, in and of itself, made no sense to me. I had no idea where she was. I knew nothing about where she was or how she was doing, anything about that. And they didn't have really any
Aaron's
information
family.
to answer any questions I had.
He always
So,
late.
Lauren Conlon, who spots Seraya with the dad
Yes.
looking for maps and buying camping gear?
Good to see you.
To my knowledge, this was seen on camera. And at this point, again, like Samara said, she was very confused because this was never planned. And Montana is pretty far away here from Pullman and from Idaho. So this was very confusing.
To Dr. Angela Arnold joining us, renowned psychiatrist out of the Atlanta jurisdiction. You can find her at angelaarnoldmd.com. Dr. Angie, thank you for being with us. I mean, when we say domestic issues, it sounds so warm and cozy, like a Hallmark movie. Domestic, it's anything but. The reality is that when children are kidnapped or harmed, it's usually by someone that knows them and is related to them.
Yep.
Right now, we have no idea where this 2-year-old
Almost
girl
always.
is.
Almost
no
always.
idea where she really is. All of this plotting and planning and
almost always, if someone is kidnapped or hurt by someone, it's usually someone they know or someone inside the home.
scheming and gnashing of teeth and twisting of tails was done without mommy knowing a thing. You think mommy knows daddy was out getting camping gear and maps of Montana? H-E-double-L-N-O. No idea. She's sitting there on her little bench at the police station waiting for Seraya to come running through the door, and nothing happens. And the next thing she finds out, daddy's buying
For those of you that's just coming in, they are raiding the father's house right now, which is, and the father lives with his father. So Seraya's grandfather.
camping gear. I mean, how does it go so sideways? And the thought that this girlfriend,
the
mistress,
girl,
is part.
This is in Moscow, Idaho. Ring a bell?
Part of the plan? I can't wait to get my mitts on these two. Why does it go so sideways, Dr. Angie?
Well, there's so many questions here that are unanswered, Nancy. And I'm sitting here wondering, what were they plotting? I do believe the little girl is in danger. What was this man like? What was the biological father like before any of this happened? And what is their intention with this little girl? Of course, I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking the absolute worst. This man has no boundaries. Why do they have to constantly meet at a police station to exchange the...
Maurice is late. Maurice, to the office, please. You are being paged. Maurice, to the office, please. You are being paged. Late slip for Miss Maurice. So what? You live on the other side of the planet, Maurice. Time is of the essence.
child. So there has to be some level of concern there from the attorney's point of view that they have to meet at a police station. I am so concerned about this little girl and actually his girlfriend. And I would love to know more about who the biological father is. If we could hear more about who he is and what the mother knows about him, I think that could be very helpful to us.
Dinosaur. Yeah. Oh, you get the dinosaur kiss.
Hey, Ginger.
You're riding a dinosaur.
Where is 2-year-old Seraya?
So, Linda Lou, they found a bone, a single bone, outside of St. Jude. However, almost absolutely it would have nothing to do related to Sebastian Rogers. They are investigating it that it may be a cemetery, like an old cemetery at one point. Still local or close by, maybe. Allegedly, they saw their Cadillac in Mexico.
Yeah. We
That girl.
now learn there's a possibility she's out what? Backpacking out in the Montana forest, or is she in Mexico? Is she on a flight? Have we been bamboozled? Is she somewhere completely different? The mother shows up. Now imagine this. It's hard for me to imagine because I can't even imagine being away from my twins. The mom has her 5 days and 2 days and 5 days and 2 days. It's a split
I don't
custody
see
with
it.
dad.
I reply.
She has to do the drop off at a police station. Why? I need to know that. Why a police station? Why can't daddy just drop her off at the front door? What? Anyway, the mom's sitting at the police station waiting.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's okay. That makes sense now, Mohawk, because Aaron's car and the girlfriend, was it, what's Natalie? Is it Natalie? Natalia? Which one was it? Both of their cars are accounted for. They don't have either one of their cars. So it seems like this was definitely planned out. And apparently, you would think that the dad knew. Like the grandfather knew that they were going. There is a child missing. Was it a 15-year-old? I think it was a 15-year-old, 14-year-old girl. And she was last seen at a mall. From what I'm hearing, though, she, this is a photo of her. Her name is Sarah Schumett. 14-year-old Sarah Schumett. She was last seen at 9:00 p.m. in Hendersonville, in the area of the streets of Indian Lake. Her sudden disappearance has raised significant concern, prompting an urgent request for information from the public to aid in her locating her. She's 112 pounds, 5'2". She has striking black hair and brown eyes. At the time of her disappearance, Sarah was wearing a black hoodie, brown shorts, black socks, and black shoes. Her distinctive clothing may provide crucial clues for anyone who may have seen her around the time she went missing. Anyone with information can speak to Detective Harrell at the Hendersonville Police Department, 615-264-5303, or you can call Crime Stoppers, remain anonymous, at 615-594-4113. So again, here's a photo of her. We did this earlier in the show. Hey, Heather. Y'all are out looking for her. Heather, does she have her phone? She didn't have her phone? That's really bizarre. You know, a kid that age not having a phone. I've been at work. I just got here for the reason. People said YouTube has been like unsubbing. That's so strange. Take this banner off real quick so y'all can see a really good picture of her. Let me know if Heather responds. She says we've been out looking for that's the question. It's so weird. Don't get it. Supposedly she was seen arguing with parents, then ran off after disagreement in a store parking lot. Oh, she ran off away from her parents after disagreement in a parking lot. No phone. I hope she is just somewhere at a friend's house, someone she knows. I hope she didn't get hurt walking wherever she was walking. I hope nobody crazy picked her up. Yes, it's a shopping center. Yes. Played along all the way going to the airport. Yep. Yep. Very weird. Many witnesses. Okay. This was last night at 9 p.m. That's correct. That girl, she was last seen wearing a black hoodie, brown shorts, black socks, black shoes. And she's described as a female weighing 112 pounds, standing 5 feet 2 inches. She has striking black hair and brown eyes. So she's going to be wearing like a black hoodie. Didn't say in traveling in what direction. Doesn't say. That it doesn't say. She's tiny. Yeah. Oh, Chemistry Queen, thank you so much, my love. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see that. I apologize. Thank you. Much love. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Miss Chemistry Queen. Whoops. Good 2 of them there. Okay, got something. All right. Okay, that's about the... All right, so let me just talk about this. Thank you for sending me that, because I want to get this out so people aren't freaking out about these bones that they found. Okay, so remains found at St. Jude construction site, medical examiner investigating. It was found at the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, is being examined to determine if it's human. They don't even know if it's human yet. At around 7 a.m. Tuesday, officers responded to a suspicious call at Lane Avenue at St. Jude's Place. The medical examiner was called to advise. Police say this is not being investigated as a homicide. Again, not being investigated as a homicide at all. But this is important right here. However, given the location of the site, it wouldn't be too shocking if the bone turned out to be human. Reports state that the location used to be a burial site. The cemetery is now a park, yards from where the construction is happening. In fact, it was cemetery. It was the first cemetery in Memphis, and was established back in 1828 by the 3 original landowners, Andrew Jackson, James Winchester, and John Overton. And as you can see here is the site of the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And here is the burying ground where a sign is up, where this was the first burying site in Memphis. So there is that. Sarah Jane, thank you so very much, my dear. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, Justin, for all you do, bringing awareness for all these missing babies. God bless you. You're the best. Thank you, my love. Really appreciate you, Sarah. Thank you. I didn't hear about a 10-year-old. Don't know what you're talking about. So this would, I don't think this is anything at all related. By the time yellow fever plagues hit in the 1870s, people were going down there and vandalizing it. Johnson said, I've seen photographs of people bowling with the tombstones and things. I mean, it's pretty scandalous. So after the yellow fever was over, they reiterated all the bodies that they could find and moved them over to Elmwood. You know something? Each generation has its scandalous people. I haven't seen anyone bowling with tombstones recently. I'm just saying. Oh, gotcha, Heather. Thank you. So, you know, people's like, oh, today's people are crazy. People have always been crazy. They've always been crazy, and they're always going to be crazy. So we just now have it to where we can speak to anyone on the planet as long as they have, internet or phone access, right? So it just seems more crazy. In fact, violent crimes have went down significantly over the last 30 or 40 years. People steal flowers and other things in our cemetery. Yeah, every cemetery piece. When I worked at a funeral home, you would not believe the people that used to come in and say, someone stole. I'm like, you got to be a real piece of crap to steal from someone's grave, man. You got to be real cheap. Go pick some flowers and put on your loved one's grave. Don't steal, from, Martha's grave, right? Don't steal from her. She can't do nothing. So anywho, what did Heather say? Hey, yeah, yes. Welcome, Johnny Cochran and Bowling with the Tombstones, everybody. How about that? What you mean number blocked? They never get all of them when they move graves. Yeah. Yeah. They never get all of them. Yeah, especially back then. Not back then, not everyone had tombstones. Yeah. Yes, Patty. I could see there is a lot of old cemeteries. The whole shopping center built on top of a cemetery. Oh yeah. This week someone sold the double shepherd's hook from a mom and dad, but they left the hanging plant sitting. Mighty noble of them thieves. It's amazing. So anywho, Well, guys, thank you so much. I will be back live in 2 hours from now at 8 p.m. I will be back. And if anything breaks in the meantime on anything that we have discussed or are discussing or anything that is notable, I'll be live before that. Justin, I was reading an article that states there are 40 something missing children in Middle Tennessee. I don't know what is going on, but it's not good. Yeah. It's crazy. So thank you all. Appreciate you. See you in 2 hours. Thank you, Roger. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in 2 hours. I need to make some phone calls so we can discuss some stuff later. All right, guys. Love you all. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys in a little bit.